Hi, good morning. Let's do some Tai Chi. So this is the improvers class. Just have your feet shoulder width apart. Sink down. Head floating. Chin tucked in. Shoulders relaxed. Just gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Relax lower back. Notice the breath. We'll start with embrace tiger, return to the mountain. So just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice what you are sensing. Notice your breath. Follow your breathing. Finish the one you're on. Check your posture. I'm just going to start. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep breathing, very good. Focus on relaxing, letting go in the arms, feeling the ground under the feet. Soften the knees in line with the toes. notice what you are sensing. Follow the breath. So following the breath as it comes in, following the breath as it comes out. Noticing as the breath rises and falls. I'll take a slightly wider stance. I'm just going to check the mic actually. I think I might have the wrong one on. I might not though. Yeah, I've got the wrong mic. I think this one is better. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just change it slightly wider stance. And then what we're going to do is going to turn the foot in. We're going to transfer the weight, sit into that leg, open the hip. So opening the hip, closing the hip, close the hip, transfer, open, transfer, open, transfer, open. And then we're just going to just let the arms relax. Nice and tall, nice and tall. So we're still lengthening through the spine. And this one. So just opening the chest, opening the chest. So it will continue with this for a little while. So get the shoulders relaxed. Notice the sensation of contact through the feet. Make sure your knees are in line with the toes. Make sure your knees are in line with the toes. Very good. Okay, now go forward with the hands, like this nice round shape. Round shape. So we're just working the shoulders a little. Down. Keep breathing. And out. Up. Forward. And down. And out. Back out. shaking. Shaking the whole of the body and then try bounce, just bouncing. And feel the feet. You can move forward and back in the bounce. So you're just gently swaying forward, gently swaying back as you're bouncing up and down. So you're just working through the body, allowing the muscles to release. So if you've got any tight muscles anyway, you're just releasing them. Breathing in and out. Really good contact, good firm contact with the feet and the ground. Okay, keep the balance. Come back to the middle now. Just allow the weight to settle just behind the ball of each foot. And we're releasing in the lower back. You can tap your lower back just to help remind where to let go. And then we do this one. We do go to one side and go to the other. It's about 60-40. About 60-40. Yeah. Breathing, relaxed. Quite early this morning, one of my teachers was teaching a class at 6 a.m. So I'm a little bit. Ugh. If you think 9 a.m. is bad, try 6 a.m. Dreadful. Yeah. So we're just doing this. Just notice the. So you can do the exercise we've done with Eva and Carell, forwards and back, side to side. Now try round and round. It's just a variation on that. We'll do it without the bounce in a second, just so we can compare the differing experiences. It's just getting into the sensation in the body. And then try in the other direction. Okay, and then without the shape. Now just do it without the shape, and we're just going forward and back. Gently breathing in and out. Side, side. Okay, and then round and round. So this is just, you're just purely focusing on the feet. Purely focusing on the sensation of contact in the feet. So again, the head is floating. Get your floating head. Yeah, hang on. I got that. That's better. Yeah, I was like you're a tree that's growing. So trees don't just grow upwards; they grow downwards too at the same time. So you have all the branches and the things all coming up and out, up and out, and then you have the roots, and they go deep and out as well. So it's like that. We've got like this. We're kind of stuck in the middle. Well, not stuck. We're in the middle, but there's this downward and an upward. Okay. I've forgotten how long we've been doing that, so we better change the direction. Change the direction. So just give yourself time for the movement to really kind of ingrain the movement. It's good to do things lots and lots and lots of times. So it's like you're making a groove. Rather than just do it a few times, and then it's best if you really get it internalized. So I'm softening, especially around the joints. Do some more loosening. So you want to connect through the body. And then turn the palms up. That's it. Marvelous. We're just doing this. Very good. Very good. And tall through the body. And then we change. Oops, sorry. Oh dear. So we're just looking at loosening, also do rolling. And I'd like to try something a little different today. We'll come back to 24 step at some point, but I'd just like to try exploring something different today. Looking at some of the e-tron movements and part of the wild horse's mane, like a basic movement, and then looking into just randomly moving around. So we're just feeling and sensing the body. So feeling the ground under the feet, sensing what's happening in the body, and also noticing the outside. So you want to have as much attention on your environment as you are in what you're doing, but you need to be paying attention. So we're paying attention to what we're doing, paying attention to the environment. Very good. It becomes a meditation then. So this intention, attention, intention, attention, and then the attitude towards yourself should be one of being kind attitude towards yourself. So self-compassion. Keep going. So feeling through the body. Every now and then check your posture. Very good. And one more. Marvelous. Okay. Just do this one, swinging backwards and forwards, swinging backwards and forwards. So you're just feeling the swing. You're turning the waist, all through the body, turning. Very good. And Okay, with a side one. Side. Actually, you can take a slightly wider stance, and that can help really cultivating that side to side movement. Keep breathing some more, marvelous. Monkey pose, side again. So these are the ones I learnt with Evoca Scuba. I just, it's quite good doing these repetitive movements, the swing movement. It's quite soothing. It's sort of what you'd probably do. Well, I've seen when people gently rocking the baby, or they're moving the pram forward and back. These movements, the jump, bouncing, wobbling, swinging movements, and I'm feeling the feet. So noticing the contact of the feet. So what I'm doing with my feet is I'm just gently holding, but not hard, just a very soft and light holding through the feet. So I just gently raise the arches, activate the arches. And then if you're going to turtle pose, you can do it. Okay, back to monkey pose. Back to horse stance. Not horse stance, Wuchi pose. Wuchi. Fantastic. Okay, let's just do wobbling. So with this one again, you're just there's nothing stopping you doing wobbling the other way. Actually, you could try that if you want for a bit. To bounce. Shrug the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bird folds its wings, baby version. Stretch. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8. Check the time. How are we doing for time? Oh gosh, okay. Let's do Phoenix turns its head. Phoenix turns its head, and then we'll do Monkey King takes a seat. So, so this one, you start here. Phoenix turns its head, you turn, lean, round shape in the hands. Point the fingers forward, point the fingers back. Then you look down at your heel, relax both shoulders. Then you come back, do the other side. Monkey King takes a seat. I'll show you that from the diagonal view. Here we go. Six. 2 more times. 7. And 8. So if you want, you can go all the way down. So try 2 more, but going a bit further down. 1. When you come back up again, 2. So when you come back up again, you want your knees and your toes in line. So if you notice, coming up like that, I'm not doing this stuff. Some people will come back doing that. You want to keep your knees in line with the toes. Great. Okay, quick water break, and then we'll just do a bit of rolling. Okay, rolling. Because we're running out of time, we're just going to do 50 each side. So just feel the ground under the feet, and we just go the side to the back, to the side to the front, the side to the back, the side, to the front, and then the shoulders is like counterbalancing a bit. And then we'll just keep going. We'll go, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 30. $40. And 50. Nice and tall. Right, we'll do a few trial runs before we do our 50 on the other side. So it's like this. 2, 3, 4. So 1 to the side, 2 to the back, 3 to the side, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, rolling, this is called rolling. 3, keep breathing in and out. 4, and 5. Keep going. Keep breathing. And one more. 20. 21. Keep going. We've got 22. 23. 24. And 25. So we're halfway through now. Halfway through. 30. So I had an itchy nose. It's really annoying when that happens, isn't it? 32. Apparently, when you get like an itchy nose or something, you're supposed to just let it lie, and then eventually the itchy feeling moves around to a different part of the body. But I forget, and I'll scratch it. $35. 40. And 50. Then without. Extend the fingers. Just let me show you that from there. Breathe in. Drop the elbows. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Letting go between the shoulder blades, letting go down the arm muscles. Breathe in. Breathe out, letting go down the arm muscles, letting go between the shoulder blades. Letting go. Breathe in. Breathe in. Open, close. So wrists open, fingers follow. Breathe in, and slightly forward. Breathe out. Wrist close, fingers close. Open. Wrists open, fingers open, close. Elbows, wrists, fingers open. Elbows, wrists, fingers close. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers close. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers close. Make it a bit higher. Just to shoulder height and just feeling the opening and closing. So if I show from the diagonal, it's a nice expanding sensation. I mean, really, we need another hour so we can explore the form now, but breathing in, breathing out, and then we go all the way up to the head height. And then come all the way back down. We'll just do a few more of these. Make each one a bit smaller. I forgot to say that. Make each one a bit smaller. It's like the ripples in the water after you put a stone in, just gradually they dissipate. Gradually they dissipate. So we're just breathing in. Stand for a moment. Okay, we'll do a couple more minutes, and then we'd better stop and have a cup of tea and stuff. I'll just see what oh, cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. So away with the bone thing, you know what your bones are doing. That's a good idea. Okay, so I just wanted to explore part of the wild horse's mane, but from a kind of almost a free-form perspective. So you can try. We'll do it this direction, and then just try going off into different directions, just for a little, like a thought experiment. So we'll do this one. 1, 2. So just make sure you're doing the part the wild horse's mane. Finally, we got to do something. Yes. We just get that established a bit. Should be something, especially those of you that have been coming for a while, that we're all familiar with. Okay, now transfer the weight, turn the foot in, hold the ball, and we go on the other side. So we just think of a transition is smooth and soft and slow. So we're just doing this, breathing, very nice. Breathing. So this is the walking forward one, which we should all be experts at, really. You know, very, very good. Okay, once more with feeling. Okay, but what you can do is we can actually go off, and then maybe you want to go into that direction. Maybe you want to go off into the diagonal. Have a bit of an explore. Just do this one movement. Maybe you want to go like that and then go into that way. Have a kind of randomized. Or part the wild horse's mane. Or maybe you go to here and you go backwards. And see what you come out with. Some things will be easier than others. You could do it more like the four corners. And just so do that. Different directions. So I'm going off into the diagonal. Now I've changed my mind. Going off into this diagonal. So just ways of all the movements you can explore, and that can kind of, if you're doing we just go into Tree Qigong, you could do part of the wild horse's mane as a Tree Qigong. Oh. 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 So it, and then if you do it as a health dance, make it a bit more diffuse rather than definitely. You can do those, but with a and then start doing a health dance stuff, and every now and then when it feels right, put a part of the wild horse's mane in. You know, so you can down. What's down? That's a snake creep down. Snake creeps down. Part of the wild horse and part of the wild horse's mane. Part of the wild horse's mane. Part of the wild horse's mane. So this little less rigid about where I'm moving. Up, 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 down, up, up. So it's just quite nice to have a play around sometimes, because then through play and exploration, you can then find the right movement. So then when you do it normally, it feels a bit more solid when you tread familiar territory. It's that kind of thing. So that was just a little taster. I was hoping we'd have a bit more time to explore that, but I, as per usual, ran out of time. But have a play. So you could pick one of the movements. Cloud hands is a really good one. Keep the cloud hands. You could go around and round in a circle, cloud hands, and you can just explore a movement and pick one movement and just play with it and see what you come up with. And you can do like the part the wild horse's made. You could do a really big one. And actually, let's do the giant part the wild horse's made. So a really big stance, like really exaggerate it. And then think, oh, this really murders your legs. oh, that's horrendous. And this, you could just big, or you can do, and then that said, you can do tiny, 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 tiny cut the wild quarters man. So again, when you're doing it with like a more health dance, thing. So you can, yeah, big, small, fast, slow. So, hmm, hmm, fast and big, fast and big, tiny and slow. So playing around with stuff, really good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got just thinking of all the different possibilities. But and then when you do it normally, you do it the sort of classical standard way, the standard way. It can work better. So noticing things, but it all boils down to sensing, noticing, paying attention, relaxing, really relaxed. And then, fire and water form. So we talked about the firefighting forms, more staccato with your Fajin type movements. And then the water, fast and flowing or slow and flowing. So loads and loads of possibilities just within one exercise. Okay, move across, move across, move across, move across, move across, move across, move across. Nice. So what we did at the beginning, we're doing at the end. And there we go. Yeah. Just something I'm particularly interested in, just because of hanging out with Corel and Evoca Scuba. And they have a thing in each one called the health dance, and some people call it the Janwu dance. Where you just wait for things to come out and then you do them. But you can find that same sensation of innovation by just looking at the same movement and trying it out in different ways. There we are. That is the moral to this story. The second moral to the story is tea time. It's most definitely tea time. So let's have sippy on faces before we drink our tea. Rule 5, know when it's tea time. We are marvellous. Look at that. It's lovely, youthful complexions, isn't it? Youthful complexions. Underneath 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do 2 more. We do this and rub the hands together, and then we've got the well-being and health, massaging the kidney, so lower back. So it's the kidney meridian, stimulating the kidney meridian, Nice and warm lower back, really good. And then we can do a little bit more by stamping the heels, And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that feels better, doesn't it? Right. Embrace the tiger a bit more. I mean, you could even do an Embrace the Tiger, moving version of Embrace the Tiger. You know. If you wanted, with stepping and turning around and all sorts, just to explore. So these things are, it's good to explore things. And one more time. Feel the ground. Really. So remember we were talking about the tree earlier, great big branches, great big roots that sink down and out. Great big strong roots. Long roots. Push with the right hand, left hand over the top feet together and bow. Well done us. Fantastic. That was quite, yeah, awesome. So brilliant.